this. In the previous video I made under this topic, you realize that this side was sine 4x. Here, I've interchanged the variables. This side is cos, so that it will be easy for you to know what you are doing when you come across something like this. Now, this is very simple, so follow me. Previously, I explained in the first video that anytime you see something like this, target this side of the equation. The one that carries the exponent, which is the number 5, represents the cos x with a variable. Do not touch the 5 until you reach the point where you have to use it. So we say that let u, which is a variable of my choice, you can use v, x, whatever you want to use, represent what? Cos x. So I have cos what? X. Now differentiate the u, okay, with respect to x. So we have du dx giving us what? Minus sine x. The differential, of course, will give you minus sine x. The next thing you need to do is to watch here. What do we have here? Dx. Because we have dx here, make the x here the subject. To do that, I have to cross multiply. This is over 1. This time this du times 1. Okay? So when I do the cross multiplication, what happens? I have du giving me minus sine x times dx. Because I want dx, I'll divide here by minus sine x. I'll divide here by minus sine what? X. You don't need to write this here. This will cancel this. Dx is now standing alone. The equation becomes dx giving me du over minus sine what? X, which is the same as minus 1 over sine x times du. Watch. This is over 1. 1 times this will give me this. 1 times this is giving me this. For the sake of those who don't understand. Okay? It is important that you do it like this. The next step is I'll carry this result plus this and fix it here. To do that, let's box onto this side. The equation becomes integral of sine x cos 5x dx should be equal to what? Now watch. I'll write my sine x. What does cos x stand for? It was u. So times u. What does cos x carry? It carry the number what? 5. Okay? Times, what is dx? This is dx. dx represents negative 1 over sine x du. So negative 1 over sine x times what? Du. Okay? This can now cancel this because this side will multiply the negative 1, so it is easy for it to cancel. So this will take care of this. So now the equation becomes integral of u times negative 1 times du. Let's bring the negative 1 out. So this becomes negative outside. Integral of u to the power 5 times du. Now it is easy for you to integrate this. Now the integral of anything carrying a power, okay, the power rule is that add 1 to the power, divide by the result. So 5 plus 1 will give us 6. When we divide, we have over what? 6. So this is giving us negative into u 5 plus 1 over 5 plus 1 plus the constant of integration. This du will go as soon as I integrate. You don't need this step. I'm just using it to explain. So in your next step, you're supposed to come here. So this is giving you minus what? u6 over what? 6 plus what? K. I can factorize the 6 out with the numerator. There is a 1 here, negative 1 here. So the equation becomes negative 1 over 6. Okay? u6 plus k. But u equals what? Cos x. Bring it back. So you have net 1 over 6 cos 6x plus what? K. And this is your final answer. Previously, I told you that making the x the subject, you can choose to avoid that and rather make the u here the subject. So follow me. If this is your first video, what's something I will do? From this side, we learned that du over dx is equal to minus sine x. I would rather make du the subject instead of dx, okay? So when I cross multiply, I have du giving me minus sine x dx. And wait, let's rewrite the equation. So to do that, I'll rewrite the equation, but this time I'll start with the cos and rather bring the sign here. Multiplication is commutative, okay? So we are having integral of what? Cos 5x sine x dx. Now this side is the same as what we have here. So instead of doing what I did here and cancelling, you can just replace this side with du, okay? But because there is negative here, I can only work on what? This, so I will replace negative du with this. What that means is that this side, I would rather make negative du the subject so that I will get sine x dx. So let me do that here. So I have minus du should be equal to what? Sine x dx. So now they are the same. Okay? If they are the same, the equation becomes integral of cos 5x times minus du. Now I can say that let cos x be equal to u, which is already here. The equation becomes integral of u to the power 5 times minus what? Du. Factorize this negative out. You have negative outside, u to the power 5 du. The integral of this is negative u6 over what? 6 plus k, which is the same as what we saw. When we replace the cos, we are having negative 1 over 6 cos 6x plus k. And this is still the same solution we have here. So you choose the method you want. Either you are replacing this side with du, but I prefer this side. Here, when I make ds the subject, I can see clearly that it will cancel each other, and then I will solve. So this will be all for this one. In our next video, we are going to take the formula to solve other complex questions. This is Daniel. This is Tita Think. I will see you in the next one.